Month we were at home with Nicole McGuire talking about how to bring the indoors out, creating great, comfortable entertainment spaces. Well, this month we're going to bring the outdoors in. Wait until you see what we're going to do. We're talking with Nicole McGuire with At Home with Nicole McGuire. I love these segments because they're really creative ways to help people come up with new ideas to make their homes feel like home.
Right, and Matt, it's an inexpensive way and it's an easy process. You can buy, again, any of these plants at our local home stores here in Champaign. It's an easy process to plant the plants and then create that home feeling inside. So there are benefits aesthetically to make it feel more like home, and there are also health benefits to having plants in your home because they put oxygen back in the space.
And there's a lot of different ways that you can arrange the plants too that Nicole's going to show us here. You have kind of a small plant. I mean, it's bushy. It's a full plant.
It is. It's a full plant. It adds softness to the room. It's a philodendron, so it's really hard to kill. It's a great beginner plant to bring into your home. It doesn't require a lot of direct sunlight. In fact, it prefers not direct sunlight.
Yeah.
A well-lit space, and it can dry out completely between waterings. So if you go on vacation a lot, it's a fantastic plant to have in your home.
And it can recover from that.
And it will recover quickly, yes. But the benefit is it's a soft plant. It has a large, broad leaf, extremely soft. So when you have a more contemporary home with the cool grays and hard surfaces, it adds another layer of softness into the home.
Well, and I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of the modern palette now, people love the gray and the white. But there's not a lot of color to that, obviously, and it can make the room come across kind of cool.
Right, stark. So it's clean, it's crisp, but you have to be careful because it is stark. And bringing the plants in creates a whole new feeling to the living space.
Yeah.
Now, this is a low maintenance plant. When we're talking about contemporary homes, it's the tropical plants that a lot of our clients want.
That's this one here. So let's talk a little bit about this. And you have two of them planted next to each other.
Well,
so why
Matt,
is that?
You'll see that this is a finicky plant. It does not like direct sunlight. And again, keeping the soil with the right water content is difficult. So what we like to do is layer two of them together because they'll die in a different pattern. Now, you'll see there are many little places that are brown. It's easy just to snip where it's dying. And again, they're going to overlap and lay on each other and have that thickness and fullness.
And you've got two different pots here. It's okay to mix and match the sizes. You're creating, and you soften to this corner. This is the other thing that people may or may not be able to see, but this is a corner here.
Right, and so it's a true designation between the living space and the kitchen. So it's wide open, but it offers that barrier between the two spaces.
We went from the really full philodendron to these more tropical plants, also full, but you can also do the same thing with plants that are a little bit more delicate.
And this is a way to bring color in. Again, these orchids have a broad leaf, so when the petals drop, you still are left with a broadleaf green plant. This one happens to be in full bloom, so again, we have the white, but then mixing in the pop of color is really helpful in a contemporary space.
Yeah, and I like how you potted this too when you talk about people, bringing these plants indoors, giving them a place to thrive. The decorative effect becomes that much more important for people.
Right, absolutely. And you could have just one of these, but that's too stark and it's too small. So I recommend grouping orchids in an odd number pattern. So putting three of them together, either in different pots like this, so if one does die, it's easy to move it out and then put a new one in its place. Or you can group 3 or 5 in a very large pot, which we can show on the show as well.
I love that. I want to go over here to this one because a little earlier on the show, we were doing a quick tip about how to add, just adding some soil to this. This is another one of those tropical plants, but again, it's not the super huge one like we saw over there. It's a little bit more compact.
Right, and it's an easy process. Again, just setting it by the couch, setting it by a hard glass table offers a softness to this space.
Which is important, again, when you're talking about color, you're talking about hard angles, like corners, for example. You're just creating this softness that makes it livable, right?
Right. And it's a spike, so it has the hard corners, which can be found in a contemporary home. But you're right, the color is what gives it the softness.
Yeah.
And the live plants. I can't stress the importance of live plants instead of fake plants. So yes, they let oxygen out, keep you happy in your home. But again, it's easy to bring the outdoors in, and you can pick a plant that fits the aesthetic of your home. It doesn't have to be just a contemporary plant. There are many plants to choose from.
Yeah, and great options, lots of opportunities, and you too can learn to have these great, beautiful plants in your home, bringing the outdoors in this week. I love your themes for this. This is good. Nicole's got all kinds of social media for At Home with Nicole McGuire. We're going to connect you to Facebook, Instagram, and her website online over at CILiving.tv.